to win a base loan.
Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and we recently had a war in Lunar Rising, which is a kind of special occasion because we don't have that many wars in Lunar. We have maybe one a week at most, and we actually got paired up with this clan here, Batallas CoC, and it went pretty well for us actually. This guy attacking JJM Lee is going to make a couple errors. I'm going to point them out as they come out, and it's just things that you should try and avoid yourself. He's taking a little bit too long to lure it out right now. He's taking a little bit long on the lure, and then drops a golem, which makes the luring kind of pointless. That golem all the way on the right you're going to see is completely pointless. There is no point to using that golem, and it serves no purpose throughout the entire battle. That's a decent rage spell, and it does get the wall breakers through the walls, but they're not going to get terribly much farther yet. Some of those wall breakers should make it through. There is a giant bomb there, though. It did take out a lot of wall breakers. Not the greatest freeze spell, not the worst. It's a decent one. It'll freeze 2 defenses, but he didn't get any heroes in there or anything else. And now you can see all the stuff is rushing straight towards the town hall where it's supposed to be going, but that core is not broken open. The melee troops aren't doing anything. The ranged troops are actually hitting the wall. And now all the traps, all the skeleton traps and everything have pulled most of the stuff off of the town hall, and everything has been killed by all the defenses. So there is nothing really left, and they're at 39%. Let's just go ahead and speed this up because he only has a couple archers left, and he's not able to take down JJM's base, and he gets a 40% defense win. That's pretty good for us. We didn't get that many defense wins, but we got a couple in the very beginning, and this one was actually one that went through all the way to the end. No one beat his base. Stud Muffin is actually attacking their lowest player. He's attacking their lowest player with level 40 heroes because we got such a quick group of attacks across all their top players that there really wasn't anything left for people like him or even myself. I'd attack lower base as well because we'd hit all the top. But he's going in to try and 3-star this base. He's got a good strong attack going from the bottom. Now, if this were a Town Hall 10, maybe attacking from the bottom wouldn't be the greatest idea, maybe a little more from the side. But since it's a Town Hall 9 and not even a max one at that, it's a good way to attack, good way to go from the bottom. He did lose some troops in the beginning. Personally, I would have frozen all the Tesla right now. That's where I usually put my freezes on this type of base, but he went for a rage spell right there instead. That freeze spell only got an Expo and 1 hero, and the hero was a low-level hero, so it's not that good. It could have been better. It could have been a better freeze spell, but he didn't have many options as well, so he did what he could with what he had. He's going to be jumping out of the core area. It's not technically the core, but it's the core area, which is exactly what you should do. That's exactly what you want to do with your jump spells. You want to save them to jump out of the core rather than jump in. It should be a last-ditch effort to jump into the core. You know, you run out of wall breakers, you run out of troops, your troops are dying, you don't have rage spells to get through the walls, then you jump over the walls into the core. But if you have that jump spell and can save it, jump out of the core, you will much more likely get a 3-star. It'll be much higher chance to get a 3-star if you jump out of the core, or even to get a 2-star on a really strong base. If you don't have the power to get out of the core, you will not get the 2nd star. But if you have the jump spell to get out of the core, you will get the 2nd star, or you will get the 3rd star. You will go up a star if you jump out of the core. That's how it works. Now, he's just got to wait for all his troops. He doesn't have that many on the right side. They all went left. So it's just a matter of all his troops getting across the entire village all the way over there. Now the king's deciding to go through that wall, even though there was a broken wall right next to it, like literally 3 away. He just decided he couldn't see it, so he decided to break a wall. It was a weakened wall, so it only took him 2 hits, but still. He went and attacked a wall instead of going through the opening 2 spaces away. That shows you something about the hero AI right there. Now we have an air attack coming in from Gilberto. Gilberto is going in with those lava loonions. 3 Lavahounds down, and all the balloons going straight in. This is a good attack. I should learn something from this. Balloons in the clan castle right there. I should learn something from that. I'm not sure why he deployed the way he did. I guess he deployed 2 on the right and 1 on the left for a specific reason. I don't know why. It might be because there's more defenses on the right one. Possibly. I'm not sure. But whatever he did, it worked. This guy had 2 single target Inferno towers, which is great for the balloons. You can see there's tons of balloons left. The Lavahounds didn't fare so well, but the balloons did wonderful. The balloons did great, and the town hall is already down. he's actually able to get the 50% without his heroes doing anything. Not going to get a 3-star. But you know what? Maybe if this was a Quattro Lava Loonion, maybe if it was deployed slightly differently, I don't know. Maybe this could have been a 3-star. That's the great thing about Lava Loons. If you deploy it right, you get this quick win. That was a 1-minute replay. 1 minute for him to totally wreck that base. Now, Tim is defending in this next replay. Tim, if anyone remembers or anyone uses the forum, is Tim on the forums. You see him there a lot. It's Tim. And he is defending against P.E.K.K.A. or P.E.K.K.A. or I'm not sure where to put the inflection on that. He's drawing out the clan castle, but you got that Lavahound right there. That Lavahound is going to take a while to take down. That's the great thing about a Lavahound in the clan castle. Even if you can pull out the clan castle and it doesn't mess him up in the middle of the base, it's still going to be a pain and a half to get rid of it because it has so much health, and then it breaks and you have to take out each individual pup. And if your troops all target one pup at a time, it's going to take you forever. You're going to waste some troops. It does low damage, but troops don't have much health. It's not like it's hitting a building. Troops have a lot less health than buildings, so the Lavahound can actually kill some troops. You know, it won't kill a golem, but it might kill a few archers or a wizard or a witch or something. And when it explodes, it'll just surround the troops and kill them all. And with all the balloons and minions, since this guy was going in with an air attack, the Lavahound is just able to sit there and pound on the balloons. It's not doing much. He's actually best off not breaking that Lavahound right there, because if he broke it, it would do more damage to his balloons, and he'd actually lose more than maybe 1 to it. If he breaks it, all those little lava pups are going to come out and kill all of his stuff. But it's not like that matters. That Up Expo, the multi-target Infernos, the Tesla, made quick work of all of his troops. He does have 2 heroes left, though. And the Town Hall is pretty darn exposed, and he did bring a jump spell, so he's got a lot going for him. He certainly does. But you're going to see something I've mentioned a ton of times about hero AI, and you're going to see how those little lava pups save this entire base. Now, granted, with the level of heroes that Tim has and the level of walls, this might not have even gotten to the Town Hall anyways, might not have taken it down, but this certainly, these lava pups certainly did the trick, no matter what, even if these were level 40 heroes. Watch what happens. Now the queen is ignoring the weakened wall. The queen is going all the way down there because it causes her to retarget. She recalculates after killing the pups. And when recalculating, she changed where she was going. And now she is stuck over there. 28% on this base. Those little skeletons, they just sealed the deal. It was not going to be 29% with those guys out there. Now it's time for my attack. I did this live on a Twitch stream, and I was hoping for a 3-star, but it's not a very long replay, so let's see what happens, eh? Yeah, I think I've given it away. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to try and break 2 openings in the wall. I want my troops to split a little bit, get a little even destruction, and try and push my troops down the center, my remaining troops. I want what is already down, the golems and the wizards, to kill the left and the right, and I want the rest to go down the middle. They're going in all right direction. I got the clan castle coming out staggered. I don't like that. It's coming out very, very slowly. I thought they were supposed to deploy faster. This was an update months and months ago. They were supposed to come out faster. Free spell the best I could. There wasn't much I could do about that. And the king pulls everything off to the left. Every single thing except my archer queen goes to the left. All 5 of my P.E.K.K.A. and my king go off to the left and are gone. They are out of there. They are not coming back. This town hall is up to the queen. And the queen is up to the task, but it takes her 2 rage spells and her ability to get to the town hall and take it down. So that's a waste of spells and a waste of queen's ability. But I'm still going to get the 50% anyways. Now I have 5 wizards left, but I want to save 4 actually. I want to save 4 for my next attack, so I'm going to deploy 1. I'm going to deploy 1 as soon as this golem goes down, because I know the golem's going to break, and when it breaks, it'll break that archer tower, because they have damage. When golems die, they do damage to the buildings around them. And I knew it was going to be enough. I'm going to speed through it, but my wizard does a decent bit of damage, since he stays out of range of all the defenses. And I end up with 56%. 55%, my bad. 55%. Final attack, the one you probably saw in the thumbnail. This is Vlad Tepes, who streams. I'm going to give him free advertisement right there. He streams sometimes. He's attacking their top base, fully maxed out, Town Hall 10. And he's going to be going from this side, which is the side I would attack from. And he's attacking it just as I would. So I got nothing on that. He's using 2 jump spells. I wasn't expecting that. And he deployed them a little far back, but it's just perfect. If he had deployed them a single pixel closer towards the town hall, his troops probably would not have jumped, because they cannot jump if it's just covering the wall. But since there's a tiny little smidge over the wall, the troops actually go through, and they jump all the way up towards the town hall, one rage spell on each side, bringing both sides of the troops together in one big rush, keeping it even, keeping everything even together, and keeping everything protected. Very good attack. Both sides jumped at the same time, they raged through the same areas, at the same speeds, and came to the town hall at the same time, even though they were split up just by a little bit. The king gets through there, but he's not going to be able to do much. Then Inferno Tower was just allowed to go to work on all the wizards that used to be on the right side. There are no more wizards there anymore, but Vlad is going to clean up as much as he can. And that much is only a little bit percentage. There's no way he can get a 3-star on this. And 3-starring a maxed out Town Hall 10 is a big feat anyways. But there are 3 Archer Towers, 1 Inferno Tower, and 3 Teslas still up. That is the main brunt of the defenses left, so that's a fair amount. But with, you know, maybe 1 saved rage spell, a couple troops going a different direction, you could 3-star this base if you wanted. If you did it just right, you can 3-star this base. Very difficult, but very possible. There are people out there who 3-star bases like this every single war. And you know what? It just is the difference between maybe a single spell placement. That can change you from a 65% to a 100%. Just maybe 1 troop different or 1 spell different. And that is what makes or breaks a 3-star. But he got a 65% 2-star, and that's perfectly fine. We ended this war on a good note. We do not win many wars, but we won this one, 51-29. Hey, I hope our next war goes that well, because we're up against a Lost Phoenix clan, a Lost Phoenix 2. I forget which Lost Phoenix 2, I believe it begins with a D. I gotta double check, but we're up against a Lost Phoenix clan, and you're probably gonna see that very soon. All in all, it was a great war. We got ourselves a win, which is something we haven't had in a little while, partially because we're not much of a war clan, and partially because we kept getting paired with clans specifically made for war. They literally have war in the name. So we got a little bit unlucky with that, and we just aren't up to their level, these people that do war all the time. But you know what? I'll take a win when I can get a win, and hopefully we win our next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.
Hit your base.